Howdy, Cup, and welcome to the first academic corner of 2023. I hope you had a great start into the new year. I hope you're not already behind deadlines like yours truly in some regards. Conferences, papers, all those things. I hope you did enjoy it somehow or grades. Those deadlines during the holidays are the worst, right? But I hope you all had a good start into the new year and are refreshed, regenerated, repurposed to embrace the new year / new semester / new modules, whatever is coming at you. And so am I. And right now it's the first week of the new semester. My classes are about to start and I'm very excited. And it's not just an empty phrase because I did change quite a few things in some of the classes, which I'm really curious and excited to implement. A few things so the classes that I have are new media studies for my students in the first year-ish. Then we have like media and social diversity for our second year students, which is an awesome class. I enjoyed this a lot because we discuss lots of current developments in the media. We talk about political correctness, wokeness, which is awesome. And you always see not always, you see a lot of students like just opening their minds and then like thinking change, thinking evolves. Like it's not just very often, not just like one way, or they go in when they think they know what they know. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. But then slowly they realize, oh, there's more, which is great. So I do enjoy those discussions. So I'm looking forward to hopefully having those discussions again this semester. I also think I teach it with my colleague. We have 2 sections there. I also think that our syllabus is quite strong still. I think that we have some good ideas there on how to engage the students and what the assignments. I think I like them as well. Especially our final assignment is going to be pretty cool. Hopefully, like last year, it was pretty awesome, but it was all virtual still because of COVID. So this year, we are hopefully will be able to do it in a hybrid setting, which I'm very excited about. This should be really cool, and I'm sure we keep you updated. And maybe we can actually do like a podcast together on that. Maybe we can showcase the outcome there. That would be cool. So that's the media and social diversity class. Then another class is writing for broadcasting and digital media. I think that's the name. They changed it a few times. Also for second year students, I'll teach the second half of the semester there. This all started way back when one of the teachers who used to teach the course had to take a step back and then was only teaching half the semester. They asked me to take over the second half. The plan was to only do it for one semester to fill in. And now I keep doing that all the time, which is fine though. And this is going to be the first time since teaching it for me that it's going to be on site actually. No, that's a lie. It's the second time. The first time I did it was on site and now it's going to be on site too. But it's not the first time when I know what I'm doing. But when I did it the first time, I basically just got the syllabus. Like, hey, you have to fill in, do it now. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'll adjust it based on what I think makes sense. But now, obviously, I know better. I'm more familiar with all of the topics that should be taught and how they should be taught, I think. And I have a few ideas, and I added lots of workshops for this one because there was some student feedback actually, and see how I listen to student feedback in case any student is listening to this here right now. Students said they wanted more applied because they don't really learn how to edit videos, for example, like create podcasts and so on. So we're just doing it. So we're gonna start easy with something they all should have learned and they will learn in their first year, just writing for the internet, writing blog posts. They will redo that only in one session, like, hey guys, just so rehashing, just checking that if you remember things from last semester, write a blog post. And we talk about like the differences between like traditional writing, because our students are media students / journalism students, to like writing for the internet. Then we focus on also podcasts, and they will actually have to create them. And in the end, they also have to create videos, vlogs, whatever that might be. Video podcasts could also be a thing, and they will actually have to do it. So we do some workshops. We have a new media lab, which is cool. So I'm excited to use that. So I think every other class is going to be in the media lab, not just a lecture, so that they will actually have the chance to do it while we're in class. So I can also give them feedback right away, help, and so on. So it's going to be fun, hopefully. Okay. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And for my big, that's going to be a big class with like 80 something students. Another big class is the first year class, New Media Studies, which is also with basically all of our students in there because they all have to take it. Here, I'm also pivoting a little bit. If you follow my podcast, you know I like the word pivot because it reminds me of Friends when Ross yells at his friends to pivot while they're trying to carry the sofa up the stairs. Pivot! I said pivot. So I'll pivot a little bit because sure, we're going to talk about social media. We have to. But of course, students all know what social media is, so I'm not going to be like, hey, this is social media. But we do talk a little bit about pitfalls, algorithms, and so on. Obviously, we have to. But I'm also going to use the first semester now heavily AI, of course. So AI is going to be in the new media studies class, like a heavy part. Usually, I used to talk about AI in my digital strategies class, which is for fourth year students. I did it the last semester. One of the trends was AI, but I think AI now is past it's a trend. AI is part of everything we do. And so I'm now implementing AI also in my first year class because I think you have to know about it as fast as possible. You have to understand it, not just know that it's there, but you have to understand it as fast as possible, implications, use cases, whatnot. So we will do a lot of AI stuff in that new media studies class to see where it came from, where it's heading, what you can do with it, how content creation changes with AI, for example, and so on. So that's going to be hopefully fun. I guess quite challenging because you have to understand some of the concepts, of course. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to that. I hope it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I hope students will be excited too. And so that's the plan for this semester. That's all I wanted to do, like just share a few ideas now to kick the academic corner into the new year. Let me know what you are going to do, your plans, any thoughts, any fears, and so on. Again, I keep saying this every time I record the podcast. Guests coming soon, but now they are returned from holidays, so I do hope guests are coming soon. Well, you know how academics are. There's always something happening. I scheduled a few already, and now we had to reschedule pretty much last minute. But that's okay. That's life. No problem. I hope they're coming soon. And, well, yeah, let me know what you're looking forward to trying in this new semester. And until then, stay safe, take care, like, share, subscribe, obviously, because if you like, share, subscribe, and if you rate this podcast, which would be awesome, then the algorithm takes it and shows it to more people. And then we can reach a wider audience. We can have a bigger network of happy educators, hopefully, and talk more about education. All right, until then, again, stay safe, take care. Make sure that you don't miss any deadlines, and we'll talk again next week. Sawadee Krap.